Hello everybody, how are you today? It is Friday, finally Friday. I wanted to chat with you guys briefly today about finding your blue rose. Now I've talked about blue rose for about 5 years, and to me blue rose just is significant in so many ways. A blue rose, first and foremost, cannot be created in the world. A lot of countries have tried, China has tried for years to create a blue rose. It's genetically impossible. You can't just get the different colors of roses together. So because of that, blue rose has taken on the meaning of new beginnings, enlightenment, inner power. A very spiritual meaning is behind blue rose. And I think right now when I look around the world with COVID and everything and the uncertainty, I see so many women starting new businesses. Looking for different businesses within their businesses, starting to kind of niche more and trying to figure out which way to go. And everybody within themselves has a blue rose. Everybody has that inner calling, that inner, why am I here to serve the world? And as I see more and more people leaning that way, I am called to help people find it. So I set up a free Facebook group. It's free, called Blue Rose Podcast. Obviously, because I have a podcast, Blue Rose Podcast, over on iTunes, where we discuss personal development. We discuss business building tips because they go together. To me, the foundation, the absolute foundation of any business, of any life, of any personal success, professional success, is your mindset. If your mindset's not right, or if your mindset works to defeat you, then you keep taking 3 steps forward and 20 steps back. Hey Debbie, how you doing? And I know that to be true because I have done that. I've spun wheels and hamster wheels and hamster wheels and hamster wheels, trying to figure everything out. But I knew the way the universe works, that eventually everything would come together. And so I want to save you guys a lot of wasted time and effort by helping you put everything together much faster, much quicker. And a lot of it's mindset, a lot of it's trusting yourself, a lot of it's self-confidence. Do you believe in yourself? Do you feel that you can be that person? And I run into, sadly, so many women that just don't believe in themselves. And I wish I could get every little girl when she's about 2 or 3 and sit down and whisper in her ear and say, you can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. Just believe. But I can't. But I can get a hold of people now and say, hey guys, pay attention to your mindset. If you don't have what you want, it's your mindset. So when you go to look over at Blue Rose and you're starting your new beginnings, and you can start new beginnings all the time. I know people will be like, well, I'm too old to start over. Oh, hell no. If you're still alive and breathing, you're not too old to start over. I mean, you're just getting your wind to get going. This is the time that you really want to launch yourself, because you look around and you say, and you see so many businesses pausing. This is the perfect time to take a pause. The universe is pausing because we have so many things going on and so much uncertainty and so much sadness. But this is the time to sit back and ask yourself, what is my blue rose? What is my thing? If I knew I could be successful, if I knew if I did this one thing, I would make millions, what would it be? Because you guys, you all have your $1 million answer. We just don't want to admit it. So many people don't want to understand how great they are. It's hard for people to stand up and say, you know what? I am freaking awesome. I'm smart. I'm this, I'm that. Instead, we look at everybody else and say, do you think I'm smart? Do you think I'm pretty? Do you think I could do this? Do you think I could own a business? Do you think people would buy off me? You know what? Who cares? Your audience is out there. Your perfect audience is out there waiting for you. It's just up to you to find it. It's up to you to take the time to say, okay, perfect audience, where are you? It's the time for you to figure that out. It's the time for you to start sending email lists like I talked about yesterday, to email your list. It's time to set up your funnels. It's time to have your programs. But more importantly, it's time to build relationships. It's time to let people know you care. It's time to let people know this is what I do. This is what I can do for you. And it's time to give value. This isn't the time to be saying, hey, I got a $50,000 program. I have a friend of mine, he charges $3,000 a month to just do Facebook ads. And I'm not minimizing Facebook ads. To coach one-on-one with him is $10,000 a month, just to coach one-on-one with him. And he's like, I don't market that right now. He goes, I have people banging on my door because he's giving away a program right now. He put together this 21 days to online business. He's giving it away because he understands now's the time to build value. Now's the time to let people know what you do. I'm putting together a mindset course. It'll be $17. Now I know you guys would be like, really, $17? If you don't pay, you don't do it. How many things are people giving you for free and you toss it to the side and think, I'll look at it, but you never do. But man, you pay that $17 and you're in. I swear to God, I could pay $200 or something and kind of be like, I'll look at it. I don't know what it is about $17. I'll pay $17 or $7 and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta do it. It's just something about it. You have to have skin in the game. And it'll be a mindset course. It'll be out sometime next week, just to kind of start having people check their mindsets. Do you have the self-confidence? Do you have the belief that you can do it? And that's what a blue rose is. Just think, when you're kind of off your game, think, what's my blue rose? What's my new beginning? What is my enlightenment? What is my spiritual calling? And just picture a blue rose. I mean, if you look at pictures, obviously I'm not home. If I was at home, you'd see a picture of a blue rose behind me. And you'd see over on my one Choreo stand, it's packed with blue roses because everybody buys me blue rose. Because they know that's my thing. My thing's blue rose. Because I believe we each have a purpose. I believe that we're being called right now to that purpose. I help women grow their business, make money, and change the world. That's what I do. I help move them from overload into a world where they're free. They can work anywhere. They can take their grandkids to Disneyland and work from Disneyland. When I'm on family vacations, I have my phone with me. I have a charger, a portable charger, and I work. I'm standing in line at Disneyland, at Splash Mountain. I'll be sending emails and texts out to customers and clients. But that's the freedom I want. Now, I still have a full-time job that I'm tethered to, but because I choose that. I love my full-time job. I'm blessed. I have the greatest full-time job ever. I have a ton of freedom. But I also am called to help people. So I'm still able to do that balance. Now there'll come a time where I'm going to have to decide which way to go. But fortunately right now the universe isn't pushing me that way. Right now the universe is saying, you're good. You're good. You're still a good balance. Find your blue rose. Find your purpose. Find your reason. Find your meaning. And the rest will take care of itself. And there is no better time right now when you can sit out back. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, which is it's a big metropolitan city. I can sit out in my backyard in Tempe and not hear a peep. I looked at my husband a couple nights ago and said, it is so quiet out here. You don't have planes above us. We don't have roads, a lot of traffic on the roads. It's peaceful. Now's the time to sit and think. What will make your heart sing? And then we can get to work and help you accomplish that goal. We can work together to take care of it. So just think, if you could do anything, you have $1 million, you could do anything, what would you do? What's your blue rose? Let me know in the messages below. I want you guys to have a great day. This is March 27th. I tell you that because I'm very excited. Hallmark Christmas movies this weekend, all weekend long. If you guys know me, you know I love Christmas and I love Christmas music. And if you're in Phoenix, KEZ is playing Christmas music 7 p.m. to God knows when each evening on a weekend. So Christmas makes my heart joyful. I love Christmas. I tried to talk my husband into decorating the house for Christmas and he looked at me like, you are flipping nuts. Because we argue after every Christmas of why do we have to take down Christmas lights? Why can't we leave them up? And he's like, because Karen, you're not single. When I was single, I had Christmas lights up because you're not single anymore. You had to grow up. It's like, no, I want to be Peter Pan and stay in Christmas land. So enjoy your weekend. Watch Christmas music. Try to have joy in your heart. I know there's so much tragedy and so much sadness. Turn off the damn news, you guys. Quit watching the news. All it does is cause anxiety and brings people down. Go to work on yourself. Go to work on your business. And when this is over, April, May, you'll be ready to launch your business and you'll be ready to start making real money because I will give you practical advice and practical tips on my free group, Blue Rose Podcast. And check out my podcast on iTunes. Blue Rose Podcast on iTunes. And if you're interested in, if you want to tell your story about overcoming stuff, let me know, because I'm looking for guests. I'm going to start interviewing and probably start shifting the show more from me chatting over to interviews, because I think interviews are much more interesting. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Wash your hands. Don't touch anything. Be safe out there, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.